Hey, what's good, Devin? What up, what up, what up, what up? Give me like 1 minute before I turn the cam on. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. What is up, fam? Does anybody even say it anymore? What's good, fam? In the club, we all fam. In the club, we all fam. All right, guys, we got a couple of things we're going to go over today before we hop up into the gameplay. So hopefully you guys are locked in, tuned in. Devin, you've been here for a minute. What do you think about the thumbnail for the YouTube video? I felt like I kind of got inspiration from the old Sparking Zero videos. I don't know how well that'll transition into the Pokemon space, but I was going back and looking at some of these thumbnails that we were doing when we were live streaming Sparking Zero, like before its release, when we were averaging like 20, 30 viewers. Some of them thumbnails went hard, man. I was like, yo, why don't I do that for Pokemon? You know what I'm saying? It's nothing crazy. It's just pick a Pokemon, boom, make it pop, keep it simple. Maybe write 2 to 3 words on the thumbnail to really solidify. You know, I could have added community wildin'. Boom, done. But I didn't. I kept it simple, put in the title, boom. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But we're gonna go back to our old format and kind of cover some things real quick and see what's popping, what's going on with the news before we get into the gaming. And yeah. So let me see. We got a new mass outbreak. What is happening here? Wonder pick, rare pick for Suicune. All right, booty cheeks. First things first, guys, I'm so sorry. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Y'all having a great day? Twitch, how y'all doing over there? YouTube, guys good? I just stopped by a Piplup outbreak and immediately got a shiny. Yo, hold on. Let me pause this badass Lavender Town music real quick. because that deserves a motherfucking round of applause. We're gonna try to do things differently, chat. We're gonna try to bring the energy. We're gonna try to do something different. I'll probably keep bookmarks of things that I find interesting on Twitter, things that the community's, kind of going crazy about, different videos, stuff like that. We'll do a little bit of reaction stuff, and then we'll get into the gameplay. Stream schedule is going to change. Today, I didn't. I wanted to be live at 6 o'clock Central an hour ago, but dude, I couldn't. 6:30 rolled around. No, it was like 6:15. I was like, let me go. Let me get started. I'll go live by 6:30. 6:45 rolls around. I was like, shit, I gotta go make the thumbnail. I gotta do all this, and then I gotta, it is what it is. But technically, I'm not off the clock for the second job at 7 o'clock. So it's nothing crazy though. But it's just it's a lot, man. Life has been pretty hectic right now. But it is what it is. All right. So let's check out this schedule real quick because I wanted to see the new TCG Pocket set is coming out. I think in like what, 2 weeks? Where is that website? Got to be on the first page. Pokemon Zone. Nope, that's the one I was just on. This one. There we go. All right. So we just got the Milk Tank and Fanfy Wonder Pick event. That's going to be going on for 8 more days. And then apparently starting on the 25th, we have the water outbreak for Suicune, Primarina, Mantike, Melodic, and Vaporeon. What do we got after that? Oh, it doesn't let you go any further. Ooh, okay. So when's the next expansion? Milk Tank is diabolical. All right, so apparently we're gonna get the new expansion on the 30th. Oh my dude. First and foremost, I don't know if any of you guys actually collect the TCG, but today I stay in tune with a couple of Twitter accounts that let you know when new drops are happening on the Pokemon Center website. So the only thing that I was waiting for was Phantasmal Flames, the brand new Mega Evolution set that's coming out in November. That's got like this dope ass set of cards. My goal was to buy a booster box and the ETB. So that would have been like 47 packs of cards, right? However, when I went in and I put both of these bad boys in my shopping cart, I went to pay. And as soon as I paid, I got an error 17, which is like it locks you out of the website and you can't get back in until after a certain amount of time. I lost out. I didn't get to cop any of this, and I'm so fucking pissed. I am like super pissed, dude. I'm like, man, this is the only set that I have been waiting for. I'm not a very big TCG collector, but when there's a set that I like, best believe I'm going after it. So we missed the Pokemon Center drop. Fuck it. Whenever they restock, hopefully next month or something, we'll try to grab some because I want to open packs as we play the game. I'm pretty sure we'll be done with it by the time November happens. But something to do for the channel. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I'll send some cards out to you guys. If it's the Charizard, I'm keeping it. You can't have that. I'll fight you for it. But anyway, I saw this. I wanted to go over this. This has been the hot commodity right now. Everybody and their mother has been talking about these megastones from the trailer and what seems to be going on. So apparently, this megastone, everybody is losing their shit, saying that they can see Flygon in the actual megastone. Bro, the Zard X does look clean. If nobody's seen it, there's one version. Let me see if I can find it. Shit, I think that's it, right? I think that's the artwork right here. Oh, right here. Bro, it looks badass. Like, come on. Hey, got the pipple up. Let's go. Okay, so apparently people are seeing a Flygon in here. Is it copium a little bit? I mean, I'm not from this angle. I'm not gonna lie. It does kind of look like there's a Flygon right here. Right? Or am I tripping? Right? Like that's the head, that's the red eye, then there's the body. Is it finally happening? Could we finally see the Flygon get its mega evolution? Okay. This is another thing that everybody is freaking the fuck out for. Moving a Pokemon to Legends ZA will completely lock it out of going to any past game. Literally, what the fuck is the point of Pokemon Home? Well, I'll tell you. Pokemon Home was invented for you to be able to bring in your old generation of Pokemon into the new generation of Pokemon and going forward and forward and forward. Guess what? You keep moving forward. If you're out here wanting to take a Charmander that you caught in Scarlet and Violet, why do I have so many things on Instagram right now? Just put some background ambiance. It says Pokemon cannot be transferred from Legends ZA to previous titles in the Pokemon video game series. If you transfer a Pokemon from a previous title to Legends ZA, you will no longer be able to transfer to a previous video game in the Pokemon series. Isn't that what we're supposed to be doing though? Like, aren't we supposed to be preparing to get ready for Pokemon Champions, Generation 10, you know? Pretty soon, Scarlet and Violet is no longer going to be viable. Right? Scarlet and Violet's going to be a thing of the past. Doesn't mean you can't play it. But, you know, I mean, I don't see the point. You can leave Pokemon in there. You don't have to take them all, right? You can have some of your 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 best Pokemon that you really want to use in Legends ZA or eventually into Champions. And it's like, leave it in Pokemon Home. If you're not going to use it in ZA, leave it in Home. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are freaking, oh, I'm not gonna be able to. Dude, you're not taking the Pikachu you caught and have been using in Scarlet and Violet to take it to Legends ZA just to bring it back into Pokemon Let's Go. I don't even think you can put stuff back into Let's Go, or I don't even remember how it works. But you're not going back to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee with a ZA, Dragonite. Like, what are we talking about here? It makes me wonder if ZA mechanics are going to carry over like into what, Generation 10? It's possible. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure the mainline generation games are going to stick to their format of hold on, where's this at? I'm pretty sure the mainline games are going to stick to their true format of like turn-based battling, and Legends is going to be the title to kind of like experiment on new things. You know what I'm saying? Bro, yo, Slick, bro. What's good, my boy? What up, Slick? Yeah, I mean, there's some Sword and Shield Pokemon, that you can get. Drampa is one of them. Drampa is going to be, I believe, rumored to be involved in Legends ZA. So that's definitely one you can put from Sword and Shield to Legends ZA. I don't see why you would go back. Nobody's playing competitive Sword and Shield anymore. You're not playing Sword and Shield unless you're probably shiny hunting or trying to catch a specific type of Pokemon that only came out in Sword and Shield. You're not going through that process no more, my guy. I'm sorry to tell you that. You're not going back into Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee to train your hardest and beat the Elite Four and become the champion for the 75th fucking time. I'm sorry, you're not. You're going back into Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee to shiny hunt the original 151 Pokemon and the legendaries. That's it. You're going into Sword and Shield to Dynamax Adventure to catch legendary shinies. That's pretty much it. Shiny hunting, breeding, legendary hunting. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Scarlet and Violet, dude, I can't tell you how many times I played the Scarlet and Violet story. I'm over it. I'm not doing it again. I'm not. I'll play competitive. I'll shiny hunt. That's pretty much it. So if, to the people that are like freaking out about this, I'm sorry. It's funny. You can say what you want, right? Because this is probably going to be a video. I don't know. You can say what you want, but it's like, dude, Legends ZA is basically the start of Generation 10. Legends ZA is going to be what Legends Arceus is to Let's Go, to Sword and Shield, to Scarlet and Violet. It is going to be that Legends title that is for the new generation of Generation 10 and Pokemon Champions. It's going to be in that ecosystem, and that's okay. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. The community is like twisted. The DLC, we got to talk about the DLC. The DLC, don't forget to call in our call-in show tomorrow, September 16th. Legends. Oh, I got to hear this. Okay. I got to hear this because maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm a little naive when it comes to these points. But the DLC, people are mad at the DLC. I get it. I was the first one to be like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing? Why are y'all talking about DLC before the base game's even out? That was my point. I'm not mad that they're doing DLC. I'm actually excited that they're doing DLC. My whole point is like, should you have really announced it before the game came out? And again, there's like in the video that I dropped, there's two ways of looking at it, because the community right now is in shambles, and it's sad to say it's in a really weird place right now. So many people are pissed off at the fact that there's DLC. You shouldn't be pissed off that there's DLC. What you should be pissed off at is that the Kalos starters are locked behind a paywall. And before people like Verlicify or Verlit, whatever the fuck his name is, before people say, well, it's always been a PvP game. Not at first. Yeah, they came out with the link cable because there's Pokemon that you had to trade. Yeah, you can battle. It's PvE and PvP. And believe it or not, he's in denial, saying there's not a lot, the majority of people play it for PvP. Nowadays, yeah, there's a lot more people getting into the realm of competitive Pokemon, which is great. But if you really think about it back then, no, there wasn't. You occasionally would fight your friends, do all that kind of shit. I just got a comment right now from on the video that I dropped. I wanted to share it with you guys. Two comments. I will give a warning to people to not rush buying the new game, even if you are a fan. Announcing DLC just like that without much more info before it's even released, the new game is very sus. It's like they're trying to cash, I think he said cash grab day one as much as possible. Remember Violet and Scarlet, it came out like shit and they asked $60 for it. Now, put it in my mind that it's a rush project with mixed things and they're just trying to pass. So I see what he's saying. I don't think they're doing that. The price is outlandish, right? $30 DLC. It depends on what the DLC is, but I can't really make that assumption until we actually see more information about the DLC. Again, I'm not mad that there's DLC. I just don't like when you announce it before the game, because it gives off the impression that, well, the game's not even out yet and you're already trying to sell us extra stuff. We don't know if the DLC comes out in December. We don't know if it comes out in February. If it's in the future, it's in the future. That's great, right? Say it's in December. Say it's in February. Perfect. I'm okay with that. It's not like we're going to play the game on the 16th, be done with it at the end of October, and then November 1st, it's like, oh, hey, DLC's out. You got to buy it. The thing is that you can pre-order the DLC. It doesn't mean you have to. If you don't pre-order the DLC and you buy it when it comes out, guess what? That shows Nintendo that we're not interested in buying pre-order DLC. We're not interested in pre-ordering DLC before we even know what it's about. You've only shown us 2 megas of the same Pokemon, which I love. I love Mega Raichu. It's amazing. But that gives us a little bit more of a voice when it comes to these companies saying, hey, let me buy the game first, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I want to buy the game first. That's the point that people should be saying. I was excited for the games, but now I'll pass. I don't purchase Nintendo Switch online, so the Pokemon being literally locked away from me is a huge deal breaker. I was hoping ZA was going to be like Arceus, where I can complete the game without having to trade, but clearly that's not the case. There are people that still PvE. Not everybody, and it's not about whether you got money or whether you don't, or if you're just broke, say that then. It's $30. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Motherfucker, you know how much $30 is in this economy when you're in a single household? Telling you guys, man, this community is I thought the anime fighting game community was bad, but Pokemon is all it's just weird, bro. For the most part, it's been pretty good, but it's weird, low key. Exactly. I like it too, but I just don't think they should have announced it. If they wanted to announce it, wait 3 weeks after the game's been out, or wait till the end of October, or something. DLC is good, right? Because it shows that they're invested in the longevity of the game to last until generation 10. We don't know if there's going to be 1 DLC. We don't know if there's going to be 2 DLCs. But I mean, look at the DLC of the Crown Tundra. That has replayability. The other 2, the only thing that has the other 2 for Scarlet and Violet is that we can go to the land and catch those Pokemon. But as far as that's about it, it has replayability. So as long as the DLC has replayability, the $30 price mark isn't an issue. But when you're already pairing that with a $70 game, which I already pre-ordered, the total comes out to like $75.56 or something like that. Plus a $30 game, plus the $20 for NSO. I don't know. It's a little crazy, my boy. It's a little crazy. All right, so we have
Since we just got the official brand,
the new couple of videos that I wanted to go over. And one of them is a Verlisify video.
Hey guys.
I think he just dropped that today.
The final.
A Drive always has some like wild ass cake. So let's check these videos. If they're heat, we'll keep watching. If not, then we'll we'll skip it.
For Pokemon Legends ZA revealed a ton of new Mega Stones coming in the DLC. But who do those Mega Stones belong to? Let's take a look.
If I had the time, I would have made a video like this, but everybody and their mother's already made a video on it. I'm late to the party. It's not going to get any views. It is what it is.
I don't know about y'all, but I love Mega Evolution, and the fact that we're getting a ton more in Legends EA has got me reinvigorated for Pokemon content. I hope you guys are stoked that I'm back, so show some love and hit that like button down below, because we're going full force here. I got a brand new Let's Play dropping this week, and we're also launching our biggest marathon yet for Legends EA, so stay tuned on more information there. But of course, these Mega Stones were flying through the sky as they revealed the DLC. And people on the internet, the detectives of the internet, have taken a deeper look to try to determine who these Mega Stones actually belong to. Are we gonna get a Mega Flygon? Are we gonna get a Mega Jinx? Let's take a look at...
First off, where did you get this picture for Jinx? My boy, where did you pull this picture of Jinx from? What in the world? Holy.
What the internet is speculating on and what we might actually see when this DLC drops in February. Alright, so I got this post from Reddit which breaks down...
Which we don't know if it's in February. It's a placeholder date.
All of the different Mega Stones that seem to not align with any existing Mega Stones that exist in the Pokemon ecosystem. So you can actually see there's quite a few, 11 different Mega Stones here, which are definitely hints towards new Megas that we've never seen before. A lot of which are pretty obvious, or at least maybe hint towards something obvious, like we were speculating upon maybe a Mega Flygon, or maybe the top one, the second one on the top could be Mega Hydreigon. A lot of really interesting opportunities. We actually saw a couple Twitter users come together and put together some incredible lists of what these Megas could be, and I, for one, am quite excited to take a look. Before I get too far, I have to let you know about a massive announcement. You guys know that over the last couple years, I've been building my game Alestrals, and we are bringing it to life as an RPG 2.5D adventure. I've got a landing page set up for Alestrals Awakened. You guys can check it out in the description below. All you gotta do is go there and pop your email address in. That's gonna give you notifications for more information about the game as we develop it. And there's a timer on there, a very ominous countdown timer that is counting down to October 14th. So stay tuned. You do not want to miss out. This game is gonna be incredible and take you on an adventure with the amazing Alestrals through Greek mythology, uncovering the secrets of the Divines and the Titans. It's gonna be amazing. I know you guys are stoked for it, so check the link in the description below. I'm putting my heart and soul into this. It's gonna be incredible. So make sure you guys pop in your emails, and we'll give you more information in a couple weeks. All right, Twitter user red_BRB did some nice visuals here, recreating some of these Mega Stones, which really helps us take a deeper dive into which these could be. They highlight that maybe this one's Victory Bell. They highlight the bottom middle one, maybe Frostlass. Obviously, Raichu X and Y are on here in the bottom right corner. But then we have another user, Zoroark, who actually took a deeper dive and did some color matching comparisons, which I think is really where we're going to uncover these secrets. Okay, so here we have all of those Mega Stones. Big shout outs to Zoroark or at Soquetti for...
Bro. Bro. Bro went through all the Pokedex, bro, just to color match these damn Pokemon, bro. That's wild.
For the hookup here, listen, this first one, this dark purple one, a lot of really cool Pokemon that can align with this. Hydreigon's missing from this image. A lot of people are speculating that Mega Hydreigon could be coming to the game.
Never seen anybody speculate that. I have not seen one post of anybody speculate Mega Hydreigon. I've seen it rumored in the past, but I don't know where he's saying everybody. Come on, man.
Scolipede is definitely coming through the leaks, so spoilers there. That may tie to Scolipede. That's a little uncertain. Otherwise, I would be quite interested, or I could totally see them going with the Mega Jinx. I think Mega Jinx is one that people have speculated. I believe its Cry was at one point in Pokemon Home. So that's something that we could look at. Going into our second option here, we've got potential Mega Flygon, and that's the one that has everyone really excited. I would love to see a Mega Flygon personally. I think that would be incredible. But we also have some other options here. I think Yanmega is another one. We have Mega Meganium coming, so Mega Yanmega is right up there. Moving to the next one that could be another grass type.
This one makes more sense with Victory Bell.
speculating it could be
potentially.
victory
But
bells. We've
if it's in the DLC, then it wouldn't be anything that's already in the base game, right? So it wouldn't be Victory Bell or Meganium. It would have to be something new. Damn, bro. Am I smart or what? Like, you didn't think about this, A
also got
Drive?
Meganium itself, so that could be, you know, potentially be Meganium's Mega
Oh yeah,
Stone.
Mega
So maybe
Hydreigon
some
would
of the
be
ones that are
fire.
already leaks, but I have
I'm
a
just
feeling
saying
that
I
these are
haven't
gonna be
seen
different ones. So Blossom is one
a lot
that
of
jumps out
posts
to me
talking
there,
about that.
potentially, especially since, you know, Vileplume's kind of standing on the sideline, wishing it got a little bit more love. These couple blue ones here are really, really interesting, and this is where you get into some super cool Pokemon like Araquanid. I know I would love to see a Mega Araquanid. Azumarill feels like it could be a really good choice for a Mega Evolution. I could potentially see something like a Quagsire, or even Cramorant, which is like a really derpy Pokemon, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them explore that for a Mega. Also,
Damn, can
big
you
call
imagine
out
a
here
Mega
to Kingdra.
Cramorant?
I think Kingdra has a lot of
Cramorant?
potential for Mega Evolution, so I wouldn't surprise to see them go that route. Moving to this other one here, this other purple and black one, it's kind of the inverse of the one that we mentioned could be Hydreigon. We know that there's some leaks that indicate Mega Chandelure. We know there's some leaks that indicate some other Mega Evolutions. Obviously, Malamar getting a Mega Evolution.
Could be
It's
Aegislash.
possible that this one directly correlates to Malamar, but it could also be the Chandelure, which hasn't been revealed yet. Again, I'm hopeful that this DLC is going to include a bunch of Megas, not the ones that have been leaked for the main game, but other ones entirely, which would rule out things like Chandelure. So I'm all for it. A Ranguru would be a wild one, but I think Aegislash makes a ton of sense. Like, I could totally see a Mega Aegislash in the context of Pokemon Legends ZA.
All right, so if this is the only thing that he's covering, then I'm kind of done with this video.
I do want to see Deoxys, which would be crazy, highlighting that there's 5 meteors, but
Oh yeah, I saw. I was trying to look for this post because I was gonna talk about it. My take on this Megastone: in X and Y, you can change Deoxys' form by interacting with the meteorites of the Fossil Lab in Ambrit Town. There are 5 meteors, even though it only has 4 forms. Also, the color patterns are almost identical. It'll probably lose the purple color orb or gain more blue features. Dioxysite incoming. It's
there's only 4 different forms.
who knows? All right, let's see what HDV's got, man. Cool dude, cool chill little dude. Let's see, ZA home.
So, starting things off, let's quickly go over this information by Centro Leaks regarding Pokemon Home and Pokemon Legends ZA. So, obviously, we got a bit of a bombshell during the Nintendo Direct.
Okay. So the reason why Pokemon Legends ZA Pokemon are not compatible with previous games is likely due to the changes in the Pokemon data structure that were required to add Latin America Spanish. If you don't remember, during Pokemon Day, they did announce that they were going to be introducing a lot more stuff to Latin America, which is great. All Pokemon store the language of origin on its data, and they didn't want to mess with it. That's also a very promising explanation, too. Could you imagine having to go back and rewrite everything? HDV's like a cool, like he's a chill dude, you know what I'm saying? Like he just goes over news and like he just like he's a chill guy, you know?
Direct that
It sounds like a skill issue. We are giving mediocre programmers hundreds of millions of dollars every year. So I'm sure they think they're doing a good job.
Pokemon transferred into Pokemon Legends ZA
Oh,
and not
man.
transferred back into a previous Pokemon game.
The problem with the internet chat is that it gave everybody an opinion. Not that it gave everybody an opinion, it gave everybody the power to say their opinion. When before they would probably just kind of like, shut the fuck up, you know? Not 100% confirmed, but Mega Chestnut from the early build of ZA has shields on its arms, but they were removed for the final version. So the other described new Megas that we haven't seen could also have some final changes. There's hope for Starmie and Dragoggle now.
So we've got Soul Silver out here tweeting the shields obviously in red and
Soul Silver
could be seen as a crown in some percent of the difference because Ball Guy.
Some of his Twitter things, bro, are just kind of like
all the one text. So what I had heard, even before the designs had been described, was turns a bit orangish with round shields on its arms. Then the statement chestnut, he's wrong. He's been right about everything else so far. But I kind of like this, though. I kind of like the that not a lot of people have really been talking about, but I think it's quite a big bit of information. It was taken from one of the...
Everybody already knows this. Alpha Pokemon are coming back. We all know that. This is what I don't like, dude. I don't like when... And I'm not saying he does it in every video, right? But there's a few creators that come to mind that take something that people don't talk about because it's kind of like already known. Like, we already know Alpha Pokemon exist, right? We already know that. That's why, like, there's times where I'm recording a video and I feel like a fucking absolute banger of a video, dude. And then I go back through the editing program and I'm like, do I want to keep this in? Because I feel like I'm just saying something that people already know. And I don't like to do that, right? I don't like to waste too much time. I want to keep it kind of in a certain range. And then if I feel like it's something that doesn't have any importance, I'll take it out. But then I turn around and I see people making full-length fucking videos over that one thing. I'm like, bro, what the
demo gameplay
shit
of Pokemon Legends ZA. We've got CentroLeaks here tweeting out saying, in Pokemon Legends ZA, Alpha Pokemon will always know one move that their species doesn't normally learn.
And this is a perfect example of why I should probably read before I open my mouth, because I was just talking about Alpha Pokemon in specifics. I did not see the thing about their moves and all that. So
I don't know if
shout out to CentroLeaks for that one, but he probably got it from somewhere. I don't know. I appreciate it, Shark. Thank you.
Of September, saying new rumor just dropped. This was from Armachinu saying Pokemon Legends ZA will not have a DLC. It will have 2 DLCs. So this was posted on the 10th. Like I say, before...
Bro, the rumors of the DLC dropping the day of and the day after was fucking wild. I'm like, dude, how do you guys already have this?
So this was a Reddit post. I'm having to cut out all names and everything because the leaker apparently does not want a lot of kind of heat around their account and stuff. They might have actually deleted their account by now, but obviously I've cut out the name and everything, and I've cut out everything that it was a reply to, just out of, you know, out of respect for what this person wants. Again, we don't know if this leaker is legit or not, but apparently they have gotten all these things right so far, and then they've also spoken about 2 DLCs. So this was a Reddit post saying...
Oh, okay, so this is a DLC 2 potential leak.
And they said the hair is more like a ball, like a Martian, like a big brain kind of time of nowhere. Nobody really knew. So obviously...
They're talking about Malamar.
Basically replied saying, you know, that's the start of a Pokemon Legends account, stating that, you know, before the starters were revealed, which again, nobody was really expecting. To get that relatively right, around the ballpark, I think is quite a decent shout. We then or he is a senior pro-10 and did people tweet here. So that's mega evolution, and now again, put information
just saying that it'll have 2.
This potential
okay. All right. Cool. All right. So first things first, before we get into this video, I just have to ask, where do these guys get their thumbnails from, bro? Who does these guys' thumbnails? This guy's over here with a mega Electivire and what I think is a mega the evolution of Zigzagoon. Who's making y'all's thumbnails, my guy? Look at this. Is that a Mewtwo Z? A Mega Frostlass? Like, is this stuff that's already been created and he's just copying and using it in his thumbnail? Or who's his thumbnail artist? I need to know.
Pokemon Legends EA trailer that we got today was by far the craziest one that we've seen yet. We got a bunch of new gameplay scenes and information about the game, as well as some new Mega Evolutions and the Pokemon Legends EA DLC. So we're going to break down everything in this video, but I do want to even saying that they can see Flygon in it, kind of like how
okay, there's the Flygon thing.
I'm going to leave that one up to you guys, so let me know down below if you guys think that's going to be for Flygon or at least because, you know, Kalos has a lot of cool areas, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I remember Anastar City being super cool looking with the big crystals. So that would definitely be a city that I'd want to revisit if possible in Pokemon Legends EA. Another little detail in the trailer that might have been overlooked by some people is this quick scene that they show us where it's actually in the Lumio City sewer system. So kind of like the Paris catacombs in real life. I'm not really sure, but I think that's pretty cool that we have an entire new area in this game to explore because it kind of gives us a whole new element to this game and it feels like an entirely different setting. So I feel like it's a nice touch for them to add this to the game, and I think it also makes sense prize for the ranked battles. So if you guys don't have an online subscription, it's looking like that's going to be the only way to obtain these mega
And new reveal of the new DLC for
Oh yeah, and I need to know who this guy's thumbnail artist is. My man's got the same shit, Mega Scraggy, and like, where y'all getting this shit from, bro? Who's the thumbnail artist? Ah, Mega Art Source. There we go. So are you like using it, or they made you the thumbnail? You know, because I'm gonna have to make some thumbnails, bro.
Literally insane that they announced that before the game even released. So you soon in this video, so stay tuned. And with that DLC, we know that we're gonna be getting other Mega Evolutions. So obviously we have Mega Raichu X and Y. Still am mind blown by that. Has Scrafty, which is part of the leagues. Mega Scrafty is most likely gonna happen. So this picture by Cardinal is awesome. It's pretty much what it's gonna look like essentially. And then we have Tawny. I can't remember what the leaks were saying her Pokemon was gonna be, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the new Mega Evolutions. If I'm wrong, correct me on that. And then we have Emma, which I'm pretty sure is gonna be using Malamar, which we already have the official reveal of Mega Malamar. Then we have Lita using Mega Starmie, which is probably gonna be one of, if not the worst, Mega Evolution designs in the game, but shoot, it's okay. And then we have Vinny, which I think he's using Mega Lopunny, I believe is what the leaks were saying, which that is not a new Pokemon, but who knows, maybe things can change because Mega Raichu X and Y were totally out of the blue. So I wouldn't be surprised if they were to like
Yeah, just a quick reminder, if you can, please like the live.
People with their Pokemon and their new Mega Evolution.
Gotta try to help boost it out there for more people.
So many reveals this week still. It was just, it's been a wild week, guys. It has seriously been a wild week. Okay, and this one's really interesting. So Lumio City can change dramatically depending on if a wild zone is active. And this is from PLDH. One interesting moment seemingly shows the same location under totally different conditions, or at least I think it's the same location. In the second shot, the plaza is flooded with sand for a wild zone and a construction gate is in front of the tower. And here's the image. So everything looks regular here. And then in the next slide, you can see it's a wild zone, which is cool. So it seems like the map is going to be kind of changing, which I think is going to be really
okay,
cool.
So like nothing new, nothing new.
If you guys don't mind going to my Twitter, leaving a follow, and you know, maybe responding to a tweet or two. I'm trying to grow my Twitter account. It's kind of
yeah, guys. If y'all have a Twitter and y'all are, you know, y'all can hit me with a follow. That'd be fucking amazing. Okay, yep, done with that. And let me see. What's this guy working with? Oh, it was Mightyena. Oh shit. Okay. I forgot to post. Dude, this guy just literally took his art and used it as a thumbnail. What a fucking sleazeball, dude. That's crazy. King's Coat. Yo, how is this guy doing this? How is he getting all this stuff? Like, how is he rendering his 3D models? This is fire. It's been this guy the whole time. Oh my. Yo, that would go crazy for a Mega Arbok. Oh. Oh, I should have used this as the thumbnail. Damn. Yo, this guy's good. And last but not least, Icy Boy. What you got for me, dog? Yo, imagine this is for Alligator's Mega. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I would feel about that. Okay. Oh no, we had two more. Yeah. Okay.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Panfro Games. In today's video, we are breaking out there. One, I do believe all these are going to be new megas. These stones don't match up to any of the previous megas we have seen. Also, none of these are going to be from either previous Pokemon games or even the base game of Pokemon Legends ZA. So there is a bunch of leaked megas that have not been officially revealed. However, those megas are in the base game of ZA. We're talking about DLC only here. Now, this is all, like I said, my predictions. We don't have anything that's a hard fact yet, so let me know in the comment section below what you think each one of these stones are. You can denote by the number on the screen here. Now, before we dive in, I do want to note that Mega Stone color is related to the color of the Mega Evolved Pokemon. Here's an example. Charizard X. It's blue. There's no blue on regular Charizard. We got the blue on this one, right? On Charizard X. Same with Mewtwo Knight X as well. Even Lucario Knight, there's really no prominent red on Lucario, but, you know, you get it on the Mega Lucario, the red. So just keep that in mind. That is how the Mega Stone colors are. So some of these are going to be like perfect 1-to-1.
All right, we'll do.
For my predictions, but some of them, you know, I might be predicting a little bit of a color change just to make it fit. Now, number one is like this pink, yellow, brown, light yellow-ish color. Multiple shades of pink, though. And I think these are the 4 Pokemon that really fit it, right? So the one I actually like the most from this is going to be Gastrodon West, because I do think we're going to be getting Gastrodon East as a different one. But another one that would make a lot of sense would be Slowking, because Slowbro has a Mega. And the fact that Slowking doesn't have a Mega, but Slowbro does have one. And, you know, a lot of these Mega Pokemon do come in pairs. You know, Gardevoir and Gallade. And, you know, we have Gallade Evolution is, you know, Shadeable. It's a thing that this is going to be a Mega Gliscor. It fits the colors perfectly. We got the same shade of purple here, same shade of red, and then we have the black. I think it's perfect. However,
I could see that.
Salazzle does fit in pretty well here, too. It does, when it Mega Lock, it does have yellow and red tones to it, red pink tones. So Carnivine probably fits this the best. However, you know, if we are going to be featuring,
I do feel like that's a Carnivine thing. I don't see Haxorus being it.
Fits it too. It does have the red, has the yellow. But this stone doesn't have
Yeah, I
any
think
black.
chat.
I'm not really feeling Haxorus too much, but I was just trying to think what could this be besides Carnivine. So I think it is Carnivine. It makes a lot of sense. Also, because Carnivine is a Pokemon that has no evolution, it is an excellent candidate to receive a Mega Evolution. Carnivine match perfectly. Has the red, orange, has the yellow, and has the black. It just makes.
Oh, this if this was to be for Talonflame, it would probably be the best. I don't think Turtonator would have the Mega Evolution. Talonflame, I think, definitely deserves a Mega Evolution.
We'll be receiving a Mega Evolution, and Turtonator being its counterpart would make sense for it to actually get one in response, but the colors don't match up perfectly. So I am leaning towards Talonflame, but I do think there is a 1% chance we get that Turtonator. Colors make so much sense. You know, the light blue, the purple on it, even has the dark blue tones to it. I do think Mega Quagsire is no yellow.
That's not bad. I just want to see their guesses. You know what I mean? I want to see what they think that it might be. Flygon, this is probably gonna fit the best.
But this is like a red orange though.
But then again, it could be Copium. How many years have been waiting for Mega Flygon?
Perfect that Harrison be Milotic, but the colors don't match perfectly.
I saw this one. People are saying Mega Buizel.
You know, there's not really any pink. I mean, you can maybe say the tan is the white, but it doesn't fit perfectly. So It has like this
Oh,
yellow.
I didn't even think about this one.
And it has the rust orange all over its body. And I do think that this is an absolute lock. Mega Tantrum would be freaking badass. Sign.
Oh
You
yeah.
mentioned the Gastrodon West on number 1. Well, was
Gastrodon East would be good.
And I'm still on that. There's nothing wrong with what I said on that. I think that is a perfect one-to-one match on the colors.
I saw this, and then somebody said it could be Toxtricity. Mega Dunsparce was potentially rumored, and apparently it just gets bigger or longer. But however, that rumor for DLC, we're just gonna not actually go by that because
This is a Pokemon that just got some love in Generation 9, and yes, I do love Dunsparce. However, there are two. However, this is a pretty common color combo. As boards, I think you're gonna see for this 11 different stones here.
The people already shown. Now they're just showing off all the megas that already existed. That's really cool. That's really hype. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. But yeah, that's like another really weird thing going on with the trailers. So the Japanese side just says Pokemon Legends ZA final trailer. Okay, what about the Pokemon YouTube channel? Do they not even have the trailer? Right, because it was in the Nintendo Direct. So what does Nintendo of America have to say? Pokemon Legends ZA trailer. Pokemon Champions website? How about that news? So we go over here to news. Mega something.
Dude, they do low-key, they do remind me of toothpaste.
How do we know if it's the final trailer for realsies? And that really can't be the case, because that means it's over a month without a trailer as we're going into the release of the game. Those last couple weeks are crucial.
I don't know how far back you are, Devin, but yeah, there was a couple of them I was looking at, and I was like,
the other trailers.
reminds me of toothpaste.
Really build it up with the teaser,
especially the blue ones.
What's happening next? And that's kind of been like a cool little thread about what's been going on, because we had it with the ZA Royale. Oh, we're in bed. Why is the city glowing red? And then we learned about it after that. What's this purple? What does it have to do with Mega Evolution? Direct continuation with the next trailer. So, like, they're actually tying together the storylines real nice, and they've set it up so good by teasing the megas of the people that are a part of the story. And I know a lot of weirdos are happy that we've gotten zero information about the story, but we need something to pique our interest right now.
Why? Why do we need to know more about the story before the game comes out?
Now it's a lot of scattered parts. Like, okay, Mabel's in the game. What does she have to do with the story? Not good.
Find out in game.
To know. Oh, there's that lady that runs this very mysterious corporation that's popped up in the last few years. Any information about that?
Find out in game.
No. What about the gym leader replacement for this? I mean, we get a small tease. That's what makes this really weird. Like, okay, here's the other factions. We already know there's going to be multiple people like Corbeau in the game, especially because of how it's set up. It's like, yeah, this is your gym leader. There's many other powerful opponents awaiting you in the ZA Royale. So he's participating as an individual competitor in the ZA Royale despite being a part of the syndicate. So this is non-information. Same thing with this. Like, oh, you mean the people that are a part of the story are going to have Mega Evolutions in the Kalos-based game? Who would have guessed? However, this is actually really cool. And the other tease would also be really cool, where it's like, ooh, this is what we get excited for. We get to see the next gym leader. We get to see some other things happening. I also think it's really cool how Vinny just kind of has the Mega Stone in his glove, and everyone just kind of hyped up. Like, what's he doing? Wait, he's just kind of been the quiet guy off to the side, and then he actually has impact inside the story, which makes sense. But that's like a reveal in itself. Is like, oh wait, how important is he to actually be a part of this? That's cool. I like that. And of course, Zygarde is going to have something to do with the story as ZA, because we never had a real Z version, even though Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire and Generation 7 continued the Mega Evolution and Zygarde storyline. So it was like a proxy Z version. and then Game Freak decided to retcon that and do Pokemon Legends, which is its own retcon. Also, wait, extra shenanigans. AZ's Floette has to defend us against something going on. Yeah, see, they, like, this should have been the final trailer. Like, this as the end of the final trailer, after we get, like, a small amount of story, maybe like, oh, Zygarde's acting strange, or we get to learn a little bit of the intentions of the Galactico Company. And then they end it with that. And then it blasts into, like, see, they did it all wrong. They needed to have that, like, blast into the logo on, like, September 28th, or whatever day that lines up to, or, like, early October. And that's like, there we go. That's the hype. That's the explosive finale of the trailer into the explosive intro of Pokemon Legends ZA. My hype is now maxed out, and I'm also as geared up as possible, and I'm fully informed on everything I need to know about the game. It's not going to spoil the game to get a little bit more of everything here, because then it's just going to really build and really get you excited about what's left. What else are they going to do? Instead of like, yeah, of course we have...
Bro, I'll never understand this guy's way of thinking.
That's all you're gonna tell us? Okay. Same thing with the Pokemon. Like, we can reveal a couple more megas, but then it really doesn't seem like there's a point of having this page if you just have, like, these 4 and then a trio. Like, 7
Those are all the new megas that got released. What more do you want?
Pokemon reveal for the new Pokemon game, and then that's it on final trailer. So, like, yeah, they could do the big 5 as the final, and we're still not over-spoiling anything. We're revealing an adequate amount, just the correct amount for the new Pokemon game. There's still more megas to discover, especially with the other leaders and powerful trainers that are being teased. So you tease them, you're like, alright, who's their mega? Like, what's that going to be designed off of? It's really looking like Corbeau's going to have Mega Victory Belt anyway, because that's where you gotta put the bodies. And one of the other powerful trainers I'm expecting to have Mega Hawlucha, so... yeah, there's still a lot on the table that could just be fresh and new for the megas, even if we expose everything. But also, it's kind of been teased already, because we have this, like, yo, I wonder who's going to get a mega. So, like, if we know Starmie's getting a mega, just show it for the trailer to build that last bit.
What's up, Sonder King?
Same thing for the other people. It's like, okay, it's going to be the other starter Pokemon here, and then... Scrafty. Neat. So we're actually not even spoiling anything. Like, this was already known even before the last trailer.
So then what are you complaining about? You're just mad because you want to see their mega evolutions, bro. Like, relax, my guy. Like, dude, you have to make a video about everything. You're saying it's the next trailer is going to be huge. Who says there is? Oh, my God, dude. Oh, man. This guy's just like... perfection in a way. It's odd, but he is, but he's not.
All right, that's sick. Let me play this game now. I want to buy this game because Mega Scrafty is incredible. And then what about 06 Mega Evolution? I mean, Vinny's Mega Evolution. It all makes sense. It all lines up. Wow. See, like, there's nothing left to spoil, actually. That's kind of the crazy thing about it. So you're thinking like, oh man, 5 Mega Evolutions? I guess what I said about the starters kind of goes away if it's the this, because that's going to, like, you can't just show, well, that would actually be the craziest thing. You only show like Mega Imbor, and then we save Totodile and Chikorita for the game. That would be the wild play. I wouldn't be against it. So I mean, it's like, cool. You show the starters. We already knew about these. Mega Malamar has been revealed. And then that just leaves Emma, and it's not going to be Meowstic because we see her in the trailer.
Okay, in some videos he does have Rage Bait, but
flashbang warning.
In this one he's just not doing a very good job. He's just kind of like, he's bitching but not bitching. You know what I mean?
All of this, like, this side quest was over a decade ago. I don't remember anything about it. I don't even think I did it all the way. So like, oh yeah, she worked with 06, so that makes more weird stuff happen for the story. And then there was this thing, and then she copied the Pokemon, or just stole the Pokemon of the trainers that we already encountered, and then 06 gives her the Pokemon anyways. So maybe we get some kind of mega reveal. Comment down below which Pokemon you think is going to be her mega, unless you've already figured it out, because we've seen it on the box art. So like, we're not spoiling anything. How is
what is his point by we're not spoiling anything? Like, what does he want?
this the last trailer? It absolutely can't be the case. She has a Mega Lucario, and it's on the box art. So like we're done there, and then we should show the start, and then like yeah. So once we cross everything off the list, actually we only have 5 to reveal: the starter trio, and then Scrafty and Starmie, which we already know that all of these are like a predetermined Mega Evolution. Oops. So it's not like anything is actually spoiled or lost, and then that's a good amount. It's like, all right, cool. That means we have like 12 megas revealed before the game comes out in a time.
Or imagine we don't, and we get to be surprised with all the megas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
The rest through the gameplay and the powerful trainers. Wow, it would actually be cool. Imagine if we were back in 2016 getting proper trailers. And that was another thing about like this reveal and the Nintendo Direct in general, was that it felt, if only for a moment, like 2016, that we're getting proper trailers again, and we're getting good gameplay information. It's really starting to branch out. And they just need to take it a little bit further for the final trailer. And also, I don't think this is actually like the final trailer, because we always have the gameplay overview trailer, but even that seems a little out of place. Like, final trailer at some point, gameplay overview, game comes out. It's only a month, but still. Like,
why is this guy so concerned about the next trailer? Wasn't he just like shitting on the game not that long ago, where he's just like, yo, this game's trash. This doesn't, I'm not gonna buy this game, you know, blah blah blah, da, 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 da. Like,
she's up to something, and I want a bit more information about the story and Quasartico that makes me really think she's up to something. Zerosic's getting his comeback arc, which is going to be pretty hype, and that also probably goes into the Mega Evolution. And then same thing with Mabel. This is like how Cass isn't in Tears of the Kingdom, and you just gotta live with that. And then the rest of it is like proper trailer information, like just showing off the game and stuff. Too bad Pokemon Legends EA is awful. But like this, like look at it, it's actually proper. It's actually good, and it gets me excited. Like I want to see that next trailer. I want to have a.
this man just changed his opinion like 3 times in like the last 10 seconds. What are we doing here?
For Pokemon, even if we do it at the 11th hour, they can't screw up the entire thing that bad. And then into the long-awaited megas with all the teas, showing off all the other Pokemon, showing off all the other megas, getting us hype about the existing megas. How did they accomplish that? We already know these megas are real and exist and stuff. Again, the tower's
nothing.
Going through shenanigans.
You missed nothing.
So maybe that's our story bit right there. See, that actually reveals too much if you look into it a little too much. Lumio's tower, the headquarters of Quasartico, is doing some really sketchy stuff with mega energy that's pissing off Zygarde, who's supposed to control the nature balance of Kalos. Oh, dang, you could have... In trying to avoid spoiling too much information and preserving the story, they actually did the opposite by trying.
But you don't know what's going on, bro. This guy is like, this guy's worse. I don't know. Sometimes I gotta watch what I'm saying, bro. The guy thinks he's a wolf. I mean, come on.
Some hype, big, flashy thing that goes a little too far into it. You gave away a little too much there at the end, and maybe that's worth its own video, and that's gonna get buried in this part, which no one's gonna watch anyway. So that's what we're talking about, guys. I wanted to kind of like figure out the mystery of who's getting the megas, and then
I gotta read his comments. Didn't even catch that. What the fuck? If the game has been released, I wonder what the Mega Evolved forms of the game's starters look like as we play through the game. Okay.
of the
So obviously this guy doesn't know how to put together a sentence. Yep, Vinny is definitely Sarosic with the Mega Malamar. I will be shocked if it's not him in disguise. Keep it up. He uses low punny. Yeah, and Emma has Malamar. She doesn't. LMAO. She does. All the trainers' megas were leaked from left to right. Scrafty, Starter, Malamar, Starmie, Low Punny. They weren't leaked. This guy has like the personality of like, I don't know. Please make a video about the Chinese version of Pokemon Unite. The new features are slowly being added to the global version. Interesting. It's interesting indeed. In my opinion, I like how the games were back in the day. You discovered new events, new Pokemon, and lore just by playing and investing in the story. A good example is the Ruin Pokemon, Heatran, Red at Mount Silver, the Reggies, etc. Give us the adventure aspect to me. Easy fix. Don't watch the trailers. Vinny's gonna use Mega Lopunny. Besides the, yeah, I mean he has the Baneri and Pancham decorations in his hair. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, more. I hear about this game more. I want it to fail. So Nintendo, you can learn from their failures. Okay, this guy's just a fucking asshole. I don't know, man. A few cool megas. Game's gonna suck. That's his community. Yeah, Devin. I don't know, man. Okay, so that's him designing shit. Okay. Pokemon Pocopia is. I think that's. I want to know more about Pokemon Pocopia. Pocopia. Dude, let me ask you guys.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffle Rowlett.
How do y'all feel about Rough It Rowlett? Bro's comment section is literally an echo chamber of his. This one didn't really feel like an echo chamber. It just felt like there was a bunch of stupidity in it. Do y'all fuck with Rough It Rowlett's videos? Oh shit, hold on. There we go. Never watched them. Okay, the reason I ask is because he's one of the creators that I'm on the fence with, because this dude will make a half-hour video, right? And half the video will be fucking dog shit. Not like content-wise, but because of he's regurgitating the same shit. I had to stop watching him, bro. Especially with the ZA stuff. These details you miss, you know, blah 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 blah. I'm like, dude, I get it. You're stretching the video out to hit that ad revenue, and it's like, that's crazy. It's crazy to me, bro. I'm like, dude, you could probably get a lot more interaction if you kind of stuck with it. But I can't say shit. He's where he's at. He knows what he's doing. He's got almost 200K subs, but it's just like some of the videos, bro, that I've seen. It's like he regurgitates. He talks about a subject, goes off. No, not like him. Goes off. Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't really watch that many, but and like expands and expands and expands, and then circles back around, and then it's dude. Oh shit. All right, but honestly, man, it's community is wild, bro. I don't know. Especially this guy. He made another video. All right. Crazy. All right. So I ended up downloading Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra on the Switch just to try it out and see how it's going to be, and it actually runs fairly well. I still prefer it on the PC, but it's not bad on the Switch. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, yeah. I wanted to watch this. So I didn't know SSJ 9K dropped a new... that's where it was. Okay. Boy, stop. Hold on. This boy's already covering leaks for Squadra. Come on, man. We gotta watch this, bro. I gotta see this. Goku raps like he's from Texas. I gotta see that. I've been waiting on this. I saw where he was live streaming it, where he was like animating it. So on September 13, 1996, DBZ released in North America. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I keep hitting that thing and it keeps turning my damn thing off. Okay. Hold on. All right, let's see what you're talking about. I heard the beat already. The beat was kind of I know that beat without a doubt. First off, Popo didn't have to come out like that, bro. Come on, he didn't have to come out like that, bro. Piccolo. Out on the beach. Damn. Shoot some keys. Yeah. Blast. He candy painted the Nimbus, bro, and called it a slab. I'm telling you, bro. They from Texas. They Texas boys, bro. Candy painted slab. Hey. If I'm in the air, then you know I'm coming down. Pop my trunk, sent you beans all around. Sent you beans. It's Big Popo. And Goku and Piccolo. Oh, no, he hit that hoe. Oh, hold on, he hit that hoe. Holy shit. Popo, where'd you get that voice, bro?
I don't think y'all understand. Goku be that man. Break them boys off. That's the Super Saiyan plan. Why Watch my power pole expand. I done came down, spirit bomb in my hand. Spirit bomb in his hand, you know you dead. Pick about his bread. Got about 4 or 5 holes in the bed. But I don't even care about a hoe. It's Popo, Goku, and Piccolo. Popo in his thing, Dragon Balls hang. Send the shit around, he gon' grab my wish man.
The June 27th freestyle. Oh my dude. That went. Represent Texas, man.
I just need a like on my beat. Sounds on Spotify,
Damn. Yo, that was hard, bro. That was hard, bro. I like the SSJ don't miss, bro. He don't miss. He don't miss. Oh, nope, not the eShop. All right. All right, so I'm in the middle of a outbreak. I already knocked out the 60. So right now we just hunting for a shiny Houndour. All right, I think this one should be easy enough. It's just blue, right? Like a dark but kind of light shade of blue. Damn, bro. I found a Bulbasaur outbreak. Do you have a good grass poison sandwich? I can Google one. Let me see. Okay, let me see. All right, so there's two things here. There's one that says the best method to hunt Bulbasaur is by making a sandwich, as Bulbasaur is the only grass type in the area, so it can be easily isolated with a grass type encounter power. Where did you find the Bulbasaur outbreak? Is it in the coastal biome? Because if not, then I don't think this recipe is gonna work. I'm about to find another one. Oh, it is in the coastal. Oh, okay. Hold on. It says something about a labyrinth. Is it in the labyrinth area? I don't know what that means. But it says that if it's in the labyrinth, it's the only grass one that spawns. So a grass sandwich would be best. And then it gives me a recipe. Why are we heated? Well, we covered that in the first like hour and a half. It says, let me see. Nah, it's all good, Navi. We're just covering everything like just like everybody, like the whole community, like the internet. You know, it's just the internet shit, you know, about the whole DLC, the paywall, you know, all that good stuff about Legends EA. It's just it's crazy. So it says here that Bulbasaur in the Scarlet and Violet is in the torch-lit labyrinth in the coastal biome. The best method is to make a grass sandwich, which is 1 rice, 1 chili sauce, 1 olive oil, and any of these Herba Mystica combinations. But if there is other grass Pokemon where you're at, then might be better to do a poison sandwich. Which I do have here. So I have 2 different recipes for poison and 2 different for grass. So let me know if you need them. If not, let me know. Or if not, then all good. But welcome to the stream, Navi. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a great Monday afternoon or evening. All right, no. Anybody a little blue? Anybody feeling blue? Hopefully we can find it without having to use a sandwich. And that would be just sad. Oh, there's a bunch over here. Okay. Nope, all normal. I like how they spawn in like little clusters. Right now we're just trying to get a shiny Houndour. So that way we can take it into Legends EA. Do you have an active sandwich? I don't. I really don't want to do a sandwich if I don't have to. But I might, just to make the time go by faster. But so far we've been okay without the sandwiches. So I'm trying it without one right now. But I'll give it a few minutes. If it doesn't look like we're getting anywhere, then I might have to pop a sandwich. Oh, no way. I can get new followers. Hell yeah. I love that for me. As soon as ZA drops, I'm like view botting like a motherfucker, dude. I'm gonna get like 75 average viewers, and then yeah, view botting like a mother. Don't you have to pay for that kind of stuff? I don't know. That's just wild to me. Like, how much are you paying for fake viewers that's probably not even getting you paid? Like, you're just losing money, you know what I mean? Oh. Big pile. Oh my gosh, why do I keep pressing this? Yeah, we're live on both Twitch and YouTube. I was doing TikTok for a bit too, but I don't know, man. TikTok was just kind of like it was kind of I don't know. It's cool, I guess, but it's like I'm just looking at a blank screen. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Maybe we'll try it again when ZA comes out, or I don't know. Right now, I'm just trying to focus on short form content to put on TikTok. And now that we're done with the hatching eggs every day until we get a shiny Tepic challenge is over, I need to find the new thing that's gonna draw in. What's easier to make, a fire sandwich or a dark sandwich? All right, let's do dark. Salty and sweet. If it has to do with salty, I'm kind of screwed because I don't have any more. Yeah, they both require salty. Dang. I'm assuming the shiny Houndour is pretty obvious. Even in a cave setting, I don't think the blue would be that hard to distinguish, right? That's what I'm thinking about. I don't think it should be too hard to like differentiate. But I was also thinking about the cave too. I was like, the cave does kind of mess with some of the lighting, so. Let me see. Maybe just let me make the sandwich. Okay, this one says it needs cucumber, pickle, red bell pepper 1, 2, 3, and any 2. Except sweet and sour. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right, so that leaves... Oh, no. So that leaves bitter and spicy. Let's see if this works. Bro, what is with the lighting, bro? Oh, man. How was your weekend, Devin? I could not stream this weekend, bro. I needed to take a mental day, you know? Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be hard. I'm probably not gonna put... Oh my god. I'm probably not gonna put the top bread if I'm being dead ass. All right, you got the sandwich? All right, cool. Yeah, I figured you probably left because I was kind of going over a few sandwiches that I found, but I figured you probably dipped out already. I'm going for a shiny Houndour. Trying to see if this sandwich recipe works, because I don't have any more salty herba. Fire 3. Item drop. Oh, come on. Wait, how did I mess that up? I avoided sweet and sour. I did cucumber, I did pickle, I did red bell pepper. That should have gave me encounter. How did I mess up the encounter? Ugh. Well, that ain't good. I did it again. I forgot to say before we made the sandwich. Son of a... Are the Chi Yu raids still live, or are they over and done with? Because I want to try to farm some of those. Kind of nervous, man. I gotta get through this week, and then Friday I have a doctor's appointment. Pretty big appointment. And I'm excited to hear what they say, and hopefully we can move forward, and I can start getting better help. And hopefully that relieves a lot of aches and pains on my actual life. Then when it comes to my job, like my actual main 9-to-5 job, I'm hoping to change my schedule, because right now the way my schedule is, Monday through Thursday I work 9 hours. So I work from 6 a.m. to 3:30. And then Fridays I work from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. So I work 9 days, 4 days. I work 9 hours, 4 days, and then 4 days on the. Oh my God, hold on. Monday through Thursday I work 9 hours, and then Friday I work 4 to balance out the 40 hours. And it's a badass schedule. Don't get me wrong. But now that my stuff's gotten worse, and you know, sitting for extended periods of time is like frustrating, and honestly I'm kind of like losing my mind a little bit. I'm thinking about like changing my schedule to like a 5x8 and just working a regular 8-hour shift every day. So that means I would give up my half day Friday, but I would be getting out at 2:30. And honestly, it doesn't seem like much, but getting out at 2:30 versus 3:30 is a huge relief. And then I'm also a provider for my dad, so I have to clock in for those hours, but at least it'll give me a chance. If I get it at 2:30, then I can go and rest, elevate my legs, make sure I'm good, and just rest for a few. And, you know, get rested and be ready to start stream earlier, you know, like at 6, stream for 2 hours, use the next hour after to kind of, you know, create a couple of shorts here and there, post them, schedule them, and then call it a day. So we'll see how it goes. I'm leaving it up to the big man upstairs, you know, how everything works out. Or I get, you know, I win the lottery and I can retire and, you know, make proper investments, and I can just be a full-time streamer even though I suck. Imagine being full-time, not even partnered and shit, but you still got bank in the account. That's crazy. Damn, I really wish the sandwich gave me encounter, bro. This. I'm surprised you found a Bulbasaur outbreak, dude. I have not been able to find an outbreak for any starter other than Tepig like 4 times. Like now that I have the shiny, it's like haunting me. Oh, you're not? You're just like forcing a spawn for it? Interesting. I might have to look into that. I don't even know if they do get outbreaks. Do they? I don't think I've ever seen like a Kanto starter outbreak. And I think it's what, Torchic that has like a really bad encounter. Like in like a little cave, only spawns like one at a time. Come on, bro. Really haven't even seen a Squirtle one. The only starters I've seen is the Tepig and Poplio. Oh, and Piplup. Damn, you already got the Bulbasaur? Hell yeah, dude. You taking that one over to ZA? Hell yeah. Yeah, that's all we can do, man. A Beldum outbreak? Damn. Bro, that one's tough. And then the catch rate is like so crazy. I didn't give up, but I'm taking a break from trying to get a shiny Malamar. I might just have to like Masuda that one. 2 different outbreaks and I couldn't get one. Yeah, I didn't really want to invest false swipe on Rillaboom, but that was the one that I had at the time, and I needed to put it on something because I don't want to lose my catch. So now I've just been rocking this Rillaboom that I brought from Sword and Shield. I don't remember how I got it with false swipe, but yeah, my Rillaboom is my false swipe, which is so odd because it's like the most random false swipe Pokemon to use, but it works. Yeah, the Premier Ball is crazy. Oh, you got the Venusaur in the Premier Ball? Nice. Chat, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. It's only like 8:50 my time, but I'm like hella sleepy. It doesn't help that I fell asleep around like 2 o'clock in the morning because I couldn't sleep, just tossing and turning. So I think I'm gonna call it an early night. Still got 15 minutes on this sandwich, so we'll run the sandwich out. Yeah, I don't know what I did wrong on that sandwich, bro, but if I would have gotten the encounter, I probably would have found the shiny already. Yeah. I guess because like I'm so used to starting stream later, which is not really my ideal schedule because I do want to start earlier, right? But yeah, no, I see your point. I see your point. I wanted to play the Digimon demo, man. The new demo for the new Digimon game. Everybody's been saying it's like fire. I downloaded it, but I have to play with a controller. I can't play with a mouse and keyboard. So I gotta plug in my controller in order to try it. Maybe we'll try it tomorrow. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll play it off stream just to kind of like unwind a bit. I don't know. We'll see. But I heard the demo is like really, really good. I didn't even know Borderlands 4 had came out. Everybody was saying, "Oh, Borderlands 4." I'm like, is there a fourth one? I'm not really a big Borderlands fan anyway, but I'm just like, damn, bro, where am I missing all this gaming news? Shark, did you figure out anything with pre-ordering the Switch console for the ZA bundle? Oh my god, I didn't even see that guy. Oh, come on. Fucking level 5. Oh my god, destroyed him. Y'all are gonna do it sometime this week? Alright, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, it'll be beneficial. You see, that way you have it, and then, you know. I don't know if you know, y'all are gonna pay the whole thing outright, but at least y'all can, like, pay on it from now until release. Hopefully, yeah, I'm so sorry. Hopefully y'all secure the bag, man. Big W. I actually already pre-ordered it on my Switch for the digital version. And it told me that it's not going to charge me until the week before the game's release. So I'm like, oh, damn. Had I known that, I would have done it before. I didn't want to pre-order it earlier because I didn't have just the extra 75 laying around. And I was like, man, I could have pre-ordered it. I mean, not that it changes anything, right? But I thought it was pretty cool. Did that digitally pre-order it, and they'll just charge you a week before the game comes out. I just got to make sure I have the funds in there. Bro, the shiny hunt is fucking ass. So I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm thinking the Monday before ZA comes out. Because it comes out Thursday, right? On the 16th. I'm thinking that Monday, like that week, I don't stream. I've been wanting to take time off from like streaming. Not that I'm like consistent anyway, right? But I wanted to take time like during the week after I get off work and just make clips. Maybe to bring more people into the streams. You know, just record content off the air, offline. But I was thinking about the Monday of the release, just not streaming that whole week, because once it starts, we're gonna be live pretty much that whole night, and I don't know how it's gonna go. Hopefully smooth. Only time will tell. Bro, where is this blue dog? I've been looking for a Nintendo 3DS in my area. Like I've been scoping out Facebook Marketplace and different stuff like that. I really want to get one, dude. Just so I can play like the old games, like actually handheld. Like I don't gotta be at my computer, you know? That's just something about the 3DS. It's just like, you know? Be dope. Saw a few in my area for like 100 and some. I gotta be like several hundred in now, right? Probably not, but so now that you got the Bulbasaur, who are you gonna go after next? Okay, hold on. I gotta see this. Did this man just mod what I think he modded in Sparking Zero?
Let's have a good fight. Not what? All right. Try my best.
That's Shallot. Oh, that got the Mega Evolution. Ultra Instinct move? Okay, hold on. Scizor? Who's his model after? Is that supposed to be Bullet Seed? Or Bullet Punch, something like that? Damn. No way. Dude, how did he do this?
Looks like you don't value your life.
Electros? Oh, you got a shining coffee? That's what's up. Bro, this is sick. See, I would come back to Sparking Zero for this.
In the name of the Pride Troopers,
Oh my, nah, bro.
punish
Did he hit that Jutsu hand sign, bro? What was that? What was that? Hold on.
in the name of the Pride Troopers, I'll punish you.
Is that already animated in the move? He's picking Ghost, Dark, Water, or Poison? What the? What a Sengun. Summoning Jutsu? What did he summon? What am I looking at? That's supposed to be Shadow Sneak? Oh, that's Black's Kamehameha wave. Gunk shot. Meowscarada. Oh, I knew it was gonna be based off her. Yo, I love how they modded this in Sparking Zero. If I could buy Sparking Zero on PC and mod it, I would definitely play Sparking Zero again. What?
Well, now, let's have a look at you.
They even added him? Yo, the work on these mods is crazy. Savage spin out. Oh, wow. Yo. This is why PC is so fucking goated, bro. I probably would have kept making Sparking Zero content if I could have accessed these mods. I don't know. Maybe in the future we'll get Sparking Zero. I know for sure I'm not getting Sparking Zero on the Switch. I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know. I do feel like playing it again. I feel like going online and just beating the brakes off people. That'd be fire. All right, guys. Let's check this sandwich real quick. I think we're done already. I think I wasted time being in that. Yep. Let's do one last look around. I'll keep shiny hunting, but I'll do it off stream. I just want to go get ready for bed and rest up at least for a bit. Yeah, it doesn't look like we got it this round, boys. We'll keep trying. We will keep trying. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Yeah, they did good. They definitely went all out for that mod. But I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate y'all. It was a good little stream, calm little stream, little 2-hour sesh. And got to stop the recording on that. But all right, guys. Hopefully tomorrow. I'll try to be on a little bit earlier tomorrow. And y'all have a good night. Happy Monday and get some sleep. Tomorrow may be a better day. God bless, guys. Y'all have a good night. Stay safe.